Rebuilding is a 10-letter word, and for some football programs, that means a 3 or 4 win season. But at Missouri, last season, they proved that they're reloading instead of rebuilding. After consecutive seasons that produced a school record 22 victories, Missouri won 8 games in 2009 as it replaced nearly 24 key players. 8 victories might not sound like much, but the players believe it showed the program didn't have the kind of drop-off that might have occurred in years past.
I think it's going to be better than last year, to be honest. They had Denario, and, people were like, well, where's the weapon, But actually, they just have so many weapons that people don't realize it. And another thing, they got these freshmen coming in, and 2 different running backs and 3 different receivers, and they're all so talented they can easily play. So, they're going to be good.
Junior quarterback Blaine Gabbert had an outstanding debut season, and if he continues to improve, he could become one of the nation's top QBs. The offense needs to replace its top 2 wide receivers, but the pieces are in place for a potent attack.
I've seen a lot of execution by the offensive line getting better, a lot of little things like techniques and stuff. I've seen a lot of things like the receivers catching all the balls, quarterbacks making good throws, things like that. And then we just got to make sure we just be consistent every day.
Barnes, one of the top centers in the Big 12, sees a difference in Gabbert after his season of experience.
I think he's a little more comfortable just being out and being out on the field with us and not worrying so much about messing up. He's more confident in making his reads, his throws, telling us what to do. If the defense changes, being confident in what to do and not worrying so much about not messing up or something, which is what you go through as a player growing up.
Senior tailback Derek Washington was one of about a dozen Tigers who went on weight loss programs in the offseason. He thinks he has regained the speed he flashed as a sophomore.
I just knew I couldn't turn it over to that next gear. I thought I was fine until somebody pointed out to me. But I feel a whole different gear that I have now that I can just turn it up and go that I didn't have last year.
Now here's Brian Mortensen of Big12Sports.com with more on the Missouri defense.
Those street signs were added this year when fall practice began to that black and gold color scheme you see there. And the Tiger defense is going to have an aesthetically new look this year as well. A jacked Alden Smith is back this year, along with Andrew Gatchkar. Gatchkar says that Smith is simply an animal.
Well, he's a growing boy, That's basically what he is. What is he, a sophomore now? Yeah, he's definitely growing. He had his first. Well, you got to think. He had 1 year of lifting going into last year. Now he had a spring and a summer to lift. So, sky's the limit for that kid.
Gatchkar says that the defense had a lot of young players last season who were also adjusting to a new defensive coordinator. He says that year 2 under Dave Steckel should be better.
Yeah, it was an adjustment period. But I think all along we knew what he wanted. But now I think we're actually getting to where we know what we got to do to accomplish what he wants. So there's still clean up things come first game. But I think we'll be ready. Especially for a guy like me last year. I thought everything through. Now I'm a senior, and I can just do it. I react and still be in the right place at the same time, things like that.
I think we've made a lot of progress. There's a consistency of winning that we have. I certainly, there's a lot of things that we have to accomplish, and I want to win at a higher level on a more consistent basis. So, I think we look back to evaluate, and then you look forward, and I just want to continue to build our program and raise the standards of the winning, and that's our goal to get that done.
For Wendell Barnhouse, this is Brian Mortensen for Big12Sports.com.